Republican Representative James Comer, the chair of the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability, admitted to New York Times reporters this week that, by God, he just cannot control Marjorie Taylor Greene. Basically, she's out of control. She can do whatever the heck she wants because, as he describes it, she's basically the Lebron James of politics. Now, here's what's very weird about this interview that he gave to the New York Times. They were asking him about his constituents back home. Like, do they want you to be doing all this Hunter Biden stuff, or do they want you to legislate? So that's when he went into this little diatribe about how his constituents are constantly giving him this Q stuff. And he says, the customer's always right. I say, let me see it because I want to see where their source is. They don't know that it's Q, but it's Q stuff. So he's talking about Q. He's like, I always want to be like, hey, let me see what you got there, pal. And then I look at him like, yeah, okay, sure. And then I toss it out. But they went from talking about Q to immediately talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene and how he just can't control her. And I guess he seems like he doesn't even want to try. He says, quote, it's hard for a coach to tell LeBron James what he's doing wrong. That's his comment about trying to rein in the insanity from Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, think back to the beginning of this year, right? Marjorie Taylor Greene tried this whole rebrand thing. I'm going to be a normal person. I'm not going to be as crazy. She went on Fox News and said, yeah, I'm not into the Q stuff. I'd gone down the rabbit holes in the internet. It's not for me. And then she immediately once again became a wackadoodle after about a week, and her whole makeover thing went down the tubes. And that's, I think, what Comer is kind of referring to. Like, we tried, we were hoping to kind of mold her into a normal, non-crazy human being. And then, by God, it just didn't work. And I get that part. I get that. But the comparison to LeBron James, talking about a guy that's going to be in the NBA Hall of Fame, a guy that's basically a household name, even for people who've literally never watched a basketball game in their lives. You're comparing Marjorie Taylor Greene to him? She's been in office for 2 years. She's only been on committees for, less than a year of her tenure. And you're acting like she's some great political mind? Like this great political philosopher that we should be listening to? She's a nut job. She's the person who said that California wildfires were caused by the Rothschild Jewish space lasers. She's the one who, not that long ago, questioned whether or not a plane really hit the Pentagon on 9/11. And this is the person you're like, well, a coach doesn't tell LeBron James how to shoot a free throw. What are you talking about? You're the chairperson. She's just a committee member. You can absolutely pull her aside and be like, listen, you wackadoo, if you don't cut the crap, I'm going to kick you off my committee. Okay? So tone it down. Stop being an idiot in public. I don't care what you do behind the scenes, but for the love of God, you're making us all look crazy. That's what Comer could do. That's what Comer should do. But Comer, like every other Republican on the planet, is an absolute coward, and he won't do it. Which is probably best because the Biden administration has done a dang good job portraying the entire Republican Party as a party filled with Marjorie Taylor Greenes. So the crazier she gets, the more talking points the Democrats have, and hopefully they can use that to their advantage in 2024. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.